the nominations. But there's certainly a lot to discuss.
Is this loud?
I'm particularly excited. I'm really happy with this poster frame I put together. And I squeezed in Sebastian Stan and Jeremy Strong. I'm so happy for them. Thank you, Bubbles. Thank you. I'm so happy for them. I think that's a very fair film. I think it's a very well-made film.
I think
they both do a wonderful job in it, and I'm just so happy.
Oscar noms 2025
each of them a little bit more,
should win,
when we get to their
will win.
categories.
Wait, did this happen already? Hold on, what the fuck? Wait, did this happen? Live? What is this? What the fuck is this? Wait, did I miss this? I ain't missed this. Well, cause why does it say snubs? Why does it say snubs? Why does it say snubs, bro? Wait, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me find out that niggas forgot this shit, bro. I'm be mad. Wait, no. Oh man, I ain't miss that shit. They got me fucked up.
It's very exciting. I think this is a decent lineup. I think
So who we got? We got. All right, hold on. We got.
friendly group of films. There's no Avatar. Back in the day when I started covering the Oscars, they were much more popular than they are today.
Ain't no Avatar.
That's due to blockbusters not really being nominated.
That wasn't
changes that were made after The Dark Knight.
That wasn't last year, bro. That was like 2 years ago.
Pictures. And then also, I think the politics of the industry and things like that, I think have really eaten away at the Oscars' ability. That's true. Wicked has a lot of nominations, Marduk, but I think people who like Wicked were already going to watch the Oscars. I don't think it brings in a lot of new viewership. But I will say that I'm very, very happy that they only have 5 nominations for every other category, because I think that other awards shows have 6, 7, 8 nominations. The Golden Globes, of course, split it between 2 categories, drama and then musical or comedy. And I think,
Wicked might take all that.
It's an awards show.
All that.
There's only one winner.
I take all that.
But I think it's good to start being tough, even just with the nominations. And so there are a lot of snubs that we're going to go over. All right, so before we go into the actual nominations, we've got a couple of things to discuss. So, as we touched on it a little bit yesterday, there are going to be some changes to the ceremony. Not only are they moving away from best song performances, which again I'm a fan of. I feel that the songs are rarely in the movies themselves, with the exception of the Amelia Perez songs. Although of course Amelia Perez has turned out to be very controversial.
I don't know why the fuck I just did that
but
shit.
I've always felt every year, with the exception of I'm Just Ken, which I thought was a wonderful
hold on. What's
production
going? Oscar
number that I heard
2025
better
changes to
in the
ceremony.
auditorium.
Host Conan
See it
O'Brien.
live.
Ratings. Wicked,
these just
Barbie,
take up way too much time during
snubs,
the ceremony, and
noms
no one's ever
by
particularly
picture.
excited about them. As some of you were saying, I'd much rather see a Wicked performance. One of the songs, and of course those songs are not eligible because they weren't written originally for film. Although for the second one, they're going to have new songs that were written originally for that sequel or part 2, so those will be eligible. As for your question, Joshua, voting has only closed for nominations. They haven't even started voting for the winners. So some of the more recent controversies.
Wait, who
like
gets
the
to vote?
Ruthless
Like,
AI
can I
scandal,
vote,
and
nigga?
how that even kind of.
Am I allowed to vote? Like, who votes?
Has
Who
also
votes
hit
for this?
Amelia
Like,
Perez to a
how's the
degree.
voting done?
Those things will only. Thanks, Lone Wolf. That's very generous of you. Those things will only now take into effect when voting for the actual winners. The nomination voting closed a couple of days.
Damn, I'm really mad about to finish this
All
bottle,
right,
bro.
but these are not for the voting is not closed.
No,
by
I'ma
any
save some for
means.
later.
This is just the
You
nomination.
gotta say something for later.
All right, so yes, so those are gonna be, and also they're gonna be a more serious ceremony
so-
to a degree because they're gonna talk about what's happened to Los Angeles. Absolutely devastating.
Mm.
Not only a huge loss for the city, but so many Academy members and other members of Hollywood have been
That's what's
directly
up.
affected.
That's what's up.
Huge financial losses. The loss
what's
of
up,
their
bro. That's what's
homes,
up.
literally, in some cases, everything they've had, it's I think that they're going to touch on that. So you have to wonder, Conan O'Brien, when he originally signed on to host this, although a friend of mine in the industry says that just goes to show you nobody wants the gig. I like Conan to a degree. I think there are better options for him to host. But
Why? Why would nobody want
loved to
the
have seen John
gigs? It's
Mulaney
the
do it.
Oscars. Wait,
but,
how do let me pause this.
he has
Why would nobody want the gig, bro? It's the Oscars. Like, what? What you mean nobody wants the gig, bro? I'll take it. Give me that shit every year, man. I'll host this shit 24/7, niggas.
his fans. He trended. And I think, the reason my friend in the industry said clearly nobody else wants it is that, it's not a very high paying gig. I think the gig is.
That's what it is. It's the bread. So it's the bread. It's not enough bread for them. So they like, nah, man, it's not enough bread, bro. I don't think it's enough bread. So that's why they be turning it down. Yeah.
But more to, it will to host the Golden Globes after Nikki Glaser got her contract renewed. And then also, you have to do a lot of rehearsal. So you get paid a flat fee, but it takes up a tremendous amount of your time. And then also, of course, there's a very big chance to step in it. Either with people in the industry, to upset people in the
Because it's
industry,
scripted,
do a
too.
bad job, or also to annoy
That's
the
cool.
audience at home. But I think for Conan, this is a fantastic opportunity.
Which makes sense.
He's dropped off the mainstream
To a degree.
radar a little bit.
Yeah.
He lost his late night show. He got all the way to the Tonight Show, but then that imploded, and now he's doing some streaming stuff and things like that. Thanks, Elpidio. But and how will he handle the context of a fire-ravaged Los Angeles? I have to say, Dave Chappelle. Obviously, Dave Chappelle has certainly crossed the line in a very unfortunate way.
What? What you do? What you mean? What is? Hold on. What you talking about? Hold on, man. I gotta check the shade room. What the fuck? What you talking about? I don't see nothing. What?
It's interesting. Some of you are mentioning Bowen Yang. People have pointed out that Bowen Yang, despite Dave Chappelle being on SNL multiple times, Bowen Yang has never appeared in a sketch with him. But Dave Chappelle was on Saturday Night Live last Saturday, and he had an excellent opening monologue. And I think he's learned from some of his mistakes. I would hope so.
I don't know what.
Monologue.
Okay.
Not only did he touch on the fires in Los Angeles, and I think in a comedic but respectful way, but he had a really nice. He handled even politics, I think, very well. So it can be done. And I will say that Conan O'Brien is a very smart comedian. He always excelled. He wasn't a great. Well, to be honest with you, I don't think he's a great monologuer, but I think he's very smart guy. I think that he could maybe, I think, this is going to be a difficult thing to a line to walk. And I think that Conan, he has a lot of time to figure it out. The Oscars, as you can see, aren't until March 2nd. They're not until March 2nd. They're over a month away. I think that's really a little bit too far away, to be honest with you. But that's how far away they are. Now, as for the ratings, as I said, I don't think there's a movie.
Wait, how far back do they go to nominate the movies? Like, if it's in March, is it like all the movies in 2024, or is it like? Because I feel like sometimes like there be movies that came out in 2008, all of a sudden got nominated, and you like, what are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really bring in casuals. I do worry about the ratings for this. The Golden Globes ratings, not great either. I just think there are maybe too many award shows. The Oscars is very late. There's just so many award shows that have already aired by then. We'll see. Although right now it's
Fuck it up.
anybody's game.
Fuck it up.
I don't think we have any front
Fuck it
runners
up.
yet. So that makes it a little bit more exciting. But by the time the Oscars roll around and you've gone through Critics' Choice, you've gone through SAG, you've gone through all the other winners, it'll start to become, I think, a little bit more clear as to who's probably going to win. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not saying nobody's going to watch, but you don't have an Avatar, you don't have a Dark Knight, you don't have a Black Panther, Marvel's movie that was nominated. You don't have a movie like that that's really going to get people to tune in and be like, oh man, maybe my movie that I really liked will win. All right, then the next thing I want to discuss is, someone said to me today, Wicked got a lot of nominations. So somebody said to me, look, Grace, it's not the new Barbie. So let's talk about that.
bro, I gotta see this movie, bro. I still haven't seen this movie, bro. Like, it's this good, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But no wins.
All right, wait, hold on. Okay. Those who have seen Wicked, is Wicked better on Broadway, or is the movie better than Wicked on Broadway, or is the Broadway musical better than the movie Wicked? Like, bro, I gotta watch this shit, nigga. Bro, nah, bro. Hey, put it on my list. Oh, it is on my list. But yeah, nigga. Shit. Shit. The Oscars, everybody. What's up? It's coming March, nigga. You better tune in because Wicked. See, that's why I'm saying, bro. Barbie. When did Barbie come out, bro? Only in theaters. July. When did Barbie come out? Was that Barbenheimer? Was Barbenheimer? Hold on. Barbie. I'm a Barbie in a Barbie world. Barbie movie. 2023. Wait, so was this nominated for last year's Oscars? Or the year before that Oscars? Wait, did it win last year's Oscars? And did it win an Oscar last year's Oscars? Or did it not win an Oscar last year's Oscars? Margot Robbie as Barbie. That should win an Oscar, nigga. I don't know what the hell y'all niggas doing, but I seen that movie. I saw that movie. I saw Barbie, nigga. I saw Barbie. And let me tell you, it was a good ass movie, bro. It was funny. Oh, it was a musical. Oh shit, yeah. And it was, oh shit. See, now I gotta watch Wicked. Oh, what the fuck? Bro, wait, are they about to go? Wait, Wicked equals Barbie? Question mark. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's a good matchup right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's a really good matchup. Yo, that's like a really good matchup. Yo, that's a really good matchup, bro. Oh shit. Like, hold on. I seen Barbie. I haven't seen Wicked, but I heard good shit about Wicked, bro. And it's nominated for an Oscar. So, like, shit means it's good, bro. And what the fuck, nigga? I need to buy a ticket right now. Go see that shit. Matter of fact, next time I'm on this shit, I'll be like, yo, guess what? And you'll be like, what? I'll be like, I see you, Wicked, nigga. So, oh, shit. I feel like for me, like, both choices would be like hard. It would be hard for me in real life too. It would be hard for me in real life. I go lie.
At the Oscars, Margot Robbie was outright snubbed, so at least that didn't happen to Cynthia Erivo or Ariana Grande. But just like Greta Gerwig, John Chu was also snubbed. So it's tough out there. So I don't think that, I don't think we know for sure yet if Wicked is the new Barbie. Will Wicked actually win anything?
Oh, wait,
I think
that's,
it will win,
bro.
as Nacho just said,
What
in craft
the fuck?
categories.
What's
I think
happening?
Haswell
Oh, I thought it was about to go head to head or
Best
something.
Costume, but
Well,
will
they're
that
not
be
going
the
head to
only
head.
thing that it wins? I think that it's
There's a lot of
still
blondes right
gonna
now.
be very difficult
There's a lot
to
of
see
blondes.
exactly what happens.
One
So there's
brunette.
still a chance it could be Barbie. Don't forget, Barbie had lots of nominations. Barbie had a lot of nominations.
I'm sure it did. I was gonna ask movie, bro. I would have nominated it too.
Technically, Barbie
Shit.
won one as well.
And I
But,
see
you know,
Wicked. I feel like I
picture
should nominate that
Barbie
shit
and
too.
a picture like Wicked,
That
is
ass,
where
like,
you have a major
just off like
one of the top categories.
off the characters alone,
All right, so
off the
now
actors.
let's do the fun thing. Oh boy, wait a minute, I forgot one. I gotta fix this. I was listening to the Wicked soundtrack, in fact, this morning. I missed one of my things here. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready. All right, okay, all right. So let's talk about snubs. Everybody loves to talk about snubs.
Bro, I gotta see this movie, bro. What the? I gotta see this movie, bro. Bro, why did I see this movie yet, man? What? Dang, I gotta see this movie, bro. When I come back, I'm gonna be like, yo, guess what happened? You're gonna be like, what happened? I don't see Wicked, and I done seen. What's the name of it? Fuck, what's the name of it? I know the name of it. It's really it's the top of my head, bro. It's the top of my head. The fuck, what was it? Shit. Fuck. What the fuck? Anyway, it's on my list.
This is so fun.
Heavily
Okay.
on my list.
So, not any huge snubs. There's no snub.
You see, like I ain't just about superheroes, man. I like some mature movies too, my nigga. Like I be on my mature movies. You feel me? I like to go in the movies where it's just talking, nigga. Like, and I sit there and it's like drama, like straight drama, straight like you got really listen to what them niggas is saying type shit. And I be like, yeah, word.
Margot Robbie getting snubbed for Barbie. I don't think there's any like really egregious snubs, but we're gonna go over the ones that we got. All right, so I think you're seeing interesting trends, which is one of the most interesting things to me. So Nicole Kidman, remember Nicole Kidman? Just a couple of months ago.
Bro, every time I go to the movies, I see Nicole Kidman, bro. I be like, everybody turn off their motherfucking phones. Nicole Kidman just said to turn off your motherfucking phones. I don't want to hear no beep, no ring, nothing. Are you getting kicked out of the motherfucking theater, niggas? I'm playing. And then the movie starts, and then we get transported to the magical land. You feel me? Word.
So everybody felt Nicole Kidman was a lock to not only get nominated, but probably to win. She won at Venice. She just won a couple of like smaller festivals that have just happened. You know, she was going around making these amazing speeches, drinking milk on stage. It looked like she was unstoppable, at least for a nomination, not even nominated. And I think this is part of a trend. You know, the Oscars have worked extremely hard to get a younger voting group, a more diverse voting group. Because for a very long time, Harvey Weinstein, before he was rightfully sent to jail, Harvey Weinstein used to be able to dominate the Oscars by campaigning very hard at a retirement home, where almost everybody who was living there at this retirement home was an Academy voter. So for quite a long time, the Academy was dominated by much older voters. But the Academy...
Oh, wait, so they choose? Bro, I gotta watch these movies, man. I gotta watch these movies, bro. Y'all better come correct. Correct.
For the winners for the Oscars did not reflect
Oh,
what the general public felt. They worked very hard over the past few years to broaden the voting demographic, not only in terms of age, but gender and ethnicity. And so I think you're seeing a little bit of a pullback from, it used to be back in the day that, the people were nominated who had earned it, who they were Hollywood royalty, and they just got nominated again and again and again. And so what's interesting to me, and don't worry about Nicole Kidman. I don't think Nicole Kidman cares. It's a little embarrassing, but she's already got an Oscar. She won for the Hours.
I gotta see this movie, bro. If I watch this movie and she ain't win no Oscar, bro. If I watch this movie and she ain't win no Oscar, bro. I don't know who y'all found to watch these movies, but if I watch this movie and she ain't win an Oscar, bro, I'm gonna be like, why did she win an Oscar, bro? What are you doing, bro? Like, are you watching the movie, bro? Are you trying to balance a stick on top of your nose type shit?
Bit of a movement away from the old guard, and you're finally starting to see some new talent getting recognized, which I think is very exciting. All right, so Nicole Kidman, no nomination for you. Angelina Jolie, everybody thought Angelina Jolie was going to get nominated, and for a while she was an Oscar darling. She, in fact, won very early in her career for Girl Interrupted, of course, with her infamous acceptance speech with her brother. Mr. Magic, Nicole Kidman's not going to stop working. Don't worry about Nicole Kidman. Angelina Jolie, though, I think that she did real harm by deciding to have her divorce with Brad Pitt play out in the court of public opinion. Very similar to Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and now it's happening with Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Don't play out your drama in the court of public opinion. It almost always backfires. And I think that Angelina Jolie, she was successful, I think, in hurting Brad Pitt. I think that his likability has taken a hit, but I think that hers has as well. And so don't play that game. It usually takes out everybody. I also think...
I'm saying something. That is precisely why my girlfriend lives all the way in motherfucking Canada, nigga. Word.
He's made so many movies like this.
Wait, no.
Jackie O.
Fuck that up. Alaska, nigga.
He did Spencer, about Diana Spencer, Princess Diana. And now he did Maria. And they're just such obvious Oscar plays for the leading actress. And I think it's just gotten old already. So I'm actually very happy with this.
It insists upon itself.
Jamie Lee Curtis. She just won. Don't feel bad for Jamie Lee Curtis. But, because SAG had nominated her for Best Supporting in this, and the actors are such a big voting block in the Academy,
crying.
But yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, it's more of a surprise. But I think, what, it's funny, Devin, you say thank goodness. I'm sure Jamie Lee Curtis, to a degree, is also happy. She doesn't need to get in here. She already just won a controversial win over Angela Bassett. I think she's fine. Mr. Magic, you say she only shot for 3 days, but in fact, the last Showgirl, the entire movie was shot in less than a month. Which I think is actually very impressive. It's a great movie, and I'm sad to see some other snubs from it. All right, then, Daniel Craig. I hope this brings an end to people, straight actors, taking roles from LGBTQ talent in the hopes of getting a nomination. I felt that Daniel Craig, while he had a nice monologue, I felt that Daniel Craig missed a lot of the nuance of this role, particularly after I talked to those of you. I did a live review for this, and you guys gave me some really interesting perspective on
what is this
things
movie?
that Daniel Craig, he could have done the research, maybe like another actor, like Daniel Day-Lewis would maybe have picked up on these nuances. But, it used to be back in the day, and that wasn't that long ago, that actors could just, put themselves out there. And even if they didn't do a good job, they were just so brave for doing it that they would get a nomination anyway. You used to be able to put on a fake nose and and a lot of crazy makeup and de-glam and get a nomination. Nicole Kidman, there's, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but if you look into some of the history of Oscars, you'll know that for a while there, actresses would win by de-glamming. It was like a trend. And so I don't think Daniel Craig was very good in this movie. I don't think the movie's very good. And I have to say, Challengers was also snubbed, which we'll talk about in a moment, but I wonder if Luca Guadagnino, who was caught racing out of the Golden Globes early, as soon as he found out that Challengers didn't win, I think that maybe some people felt that was really just not appropriate. I don't know how many people saw that, but I thought that was not appropriate behavior on Luca Guadagnino's part. I love Luca Guadagnino, but if I were his publicist or agent or manager, I'd say, don't ever do that again. All right, then Denzel Washington. I mean, let's be honest, it's a horrible movie. I know some of you like the movie. Nobody could say it's a great movie.
What?
Denzel Washington, of course, has 2 Oscars, so he's fine.
Damn.
So he says he doesn't have too many roles left. I hope they're in better movies than this one, although he was very good in it, even though I feel that the script let him down ultimately. But I wouldn't expect him to be nominated.
Damn,
I don't even
really?
know if I would categorize this as a snub.
What?
Because he just had to fill.
Man, hold on. Before we go any further, skirt. What? You telling me? You telling me? Gladiator 2 didn't insist upon itself. That's what you're telling me? What? But was it like a good time? Like, was it a good? Was it a good time though, bro? Like, can I? Like, it's like, what? Nah, bro. 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 What? Nah, bro. Hold on. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. What was it about though? Like a gladiator, bro? Like thoughts about a gladiator. What? It was bad? You lying. Nah, bro, I gotta watch it, bro. I gotta watch it.
Face, I think, in other awards shows that have too many nominees. But some new actors, or new, not necessarily new generation, but new actors into the space also got snubbed. I feel very bad for Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson did a lovely job, and she's done a lovely job.
I don't know. I feel like
campaigning.
Pamela Anderson is like a household name, no?
She had
Pamela
the
Anderson?
Golden Globe nom. I believe Critics' Choice. So it's particularly surprising that every other award show on the face of the earth nominated her, but not the Oscars. And she's quite good in this movie. She's very good in this movie. I mean, I feel bad that she was snubbed. I see some of you are happy about it. Oh, why you gotta be bad about Pamela Anderson? So yeah, pretty big snub, and she did just a lovely job in the movie. But she has the Naked Gun remake this summer. Pamela Anderson hopefully will continue to work. Margaret Qualley, for The Substance. The Substance got a lot of recognition, which is very exciting. But the only actor, there are 3 main actors. I did not realize.
Nah, hold on. What is this? What is this? Is this another ice skating movie? It looks like an ice skating movie. It's an ice skating. If I remember correctly, I think like Margot Robbie do an ice skating movie. I felt like she did like a really good ice skating movie. Bro, is this an ice skating movie?
Which is very interesting to me. One of you pointed out that this is this year's Anatomy of a Fall, which also had a female writer-director in Justine Triet. That got a lot of nominations and a win, I believe, for screenplay at the Oscars last year. But The Substance is not only a French film to some degree, but it was shot in France as an excellent substitute for Los Angeles. And they just basically flew out 3 Hollywood actors to France, Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid, and it was extremely effective. So that's a really good lesson in how to make a low-budget film, in your backyard. Because it's cheaper to fly out just the talent and put them up in a house maybe. You don't even have to necessarily put them in a hotel if they feel that the movie will be beneficial to their careers. If an actor, this is a side note, if an actor feels that your movie could help them career-wise, they'll take a little less money. They won't ask to stay in a 4 to 5 star hotel. So, you know, actors are looking for that great project. And of course, The Substance has ended up, I think, helping all these careers. But Margaret Qualley, well, she's been nominated in other places, not nominated here. Selena Gomez, Emilia Perez leads the nominations, but Selena Gomez was left out. Of course, you know, I gotta tell you, I like Selena Gomez. I think she has an incredible personality. She has a great on-screen persona. But I don't think she's the greatest actress, I'm sorry to say. I mean, come on, she's a billionaire. Don't worry about Selena Gomez. But I do feel that for some reason she keeps getting, like, kind of insulted. I'm like, you know, I mean, we don't.
I don't understand why that hurt.
It's just, yeah, that's how I would say, Mr.
That actually hurt a little bit. And this freaking plastic.
And, you know, I know that a lot of people felt that maybe her performance was subpar, but people have the complaint about the entire movie of Emilia Perez. And yet it didn't stop it from getting lots of nominations. So I'm like, why is it always got to be Selena Gomez? Why has she always got to take the hit? But yeah, she's a billionaire with a hit TV show. Don't worry about it. All right, then, director. Quite a couple of director snubs. And in fact, everybody who's nominated in this year in the category, it was pointed out, is a first-time nominee for director. So that's very exciting. But some people got left out. Denis Villeneuve, yet again. And you know, people always say when a director gets
what?
Do they think the movie directed itself? Well, no. But I think, you know, it's like Don Draper so famously or infamously said, the money is the reward. And these guys have really successful, you know, not every, you know, five nominees. Not everybody gets nominated. And we'll see if there's anybody we would have taken out.
You know, like,
but yeah.
I gotta rewatch like Dune, like the whole thing. Like, I feel like it's a movie that you gotta rewatch like at least like 2-3 times. I gotta rewatch it. Cause like when I was watching it, bro, like they put in the work. I ain't gonna lie, it was mad cinematic as hell.
Yeah, that's funny, Mika. He's the new Nolan. That's what his agent should tell him when he's all depressed. I'd be like, Nolan was also constantly snubbed, Denis. Your time will come. But yeah, so let's see what happens with Dune Messiah. Maybe that'll help him out there. John Chu, who's not even being paid attention to in this photo, which is why I think it's so hilarious. You know, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are like, is he even talking? But he did an incredible job directing this movie. He did an incredible job. Who knew he had it in him? This guy directed Gem and G.I. Joe 2. The fact that he was able to deliver Wicked is kind of shocking.
Wow.
Let's see what happens with Wicked for Good, you know, the second part. Maybe that'll help him. But, you know, I just think what he won here was respect as a director. You know, or you're like, oh, wow, maybe he actually does know what he's doing. You know, but just like Greta Gerwig, he's in a little bit of, you know, they're very similar. They're walking a very similar path. No one thought either one of them could do it. Then they ended up doing an amazing job, better than you ever could imagine. But yet both of them are really tied up with their next projects. Greta Gerwig is unfortunately already committed to do Narnia next.
Whoa.
Which I think was unfortunate.
Narnia what? What's the rating on that? I need to know. What's the rating on that? What is the rating on that, bro? Is it going to be PG? Is it going to be G? I feel like it should be a hard PG-13. You feel me? It should be like a hard PG-13. I feel like when I was watching the Narnia movies, bro, I feel like that's what it was missing. It was missing a hard PG-13. So if it gets like a hard PG-13, bro, I think we have some.
I think it's great to have the deal to do Narnia, but the fact that there was a timetable on it kind of sucks. And then John Chu is too stuck getting Wicked for Good, the second part, ready for release in November. So he also, you know, is a little, but you know, he has the Britney Spears bio. That's right, LP. He has the Britney Spears biography, so that's going to be pretty incredible. You know, I have to say, I have a lot of respect for John Chu. He had the very successful Crazy Rich Asians, and what he was able to line up out of that, I think, is just absolutely incredible. I mean, his business hat is really impressive. All right, then Edward Berger, the director of All Quiet on the Western Front, that remake, who did Conclave.
Bro, I want to see this movie, bro. I need to see this movie, bro. I seen the trailer, bro. I like, yo, bro. It looks like a good church movie, bro. like a good drama church movie, bro. Like they about to pick the next priest or something like that, the next pope, and they were like, nah, I'm the pope for real, bro. And they were like, nah, I'm the pope for real. They all walking around like they're the pope for real, and they're trying to figure out who actually the pope for real, bro. What?
Was also left out. That's unfortunate. It's a fantastic film, but it has lots of nominations, so he doesn't have to feel too bad. He's the director of an incredibly successful movie. Apparently, he was going to maybe do Ocean's 14 with Brad Pitt and George Clooney. Although after Wolf's,
We on 14.
I'd be afraid to take
Wow.
that on.
We
But
on
he's
number
gonna do
14,
great.
bro. We out.
Edward Berger,
Damn,
his
nigga.
next project's going to be really phenomenal. I'm not worried about Edward Berger. I mean, he'll be at the Oscars. His movie has a ton of nominations. It's fine. But then Challengers. Yeah, I told you that. Luca Guadagnino, don't storm out, man. Yeah, Challengers, totally snubbed. Not even for Best Score, which of course it won at the Golden Globes. But
Was
I
it
think
good?
Challengers was a long time ago. You know,
I don't know. I feel
release
like
your-
I don't play tennis. I don't think that has nothing to do with me not like playing tennis, but like I don't know. I was just like, it's a tennis movie. It's like a love triangle in a tennis movie. Like I don't play tennis, but like I guess it's a movie, bro. Like yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with like if you play tennis or don't play tennis. But I don't know from the trailers, bro. I can't believe they didn't give that an
movie
Oscar
really
though.
early,
Like what?
You take a risk, and that's just the problem with that. You know, I mean, you have to just understand that you're taking a risk. Also, I think it's a very modern film, and I think that while the Academy has become more current,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
still-
Like for for the longest time, like I'm like, what? Why doesn't she got a last name? It was just so weird to me. I was like, what? She got a last name? Like, where your last name at, bro? Like,
don't think they're this current. I think that Luca Guadagnino, I thought one of the coolest things about Challengers was that it so perfectly captured, you know, the social media online zeitgeist. You know, Twitter or X and TikTok and Instagram. I thought the Challengers captured that beautifully. Although, let's give a shout out to female producers. Zendaya produced this movie. And
What?
also I'd like to say that A Real Pain, which I actually don't think is a particularly good movie, it's okay, but A Real Pain was produced by Emma Stone, and Emma Stone is very popular in Hollywood. And I suspect that Emma Stone has been doing a lot of campaigning behind the scenes for A Real Pain, and that's why it has the 2 nominations that it does, and probably why it's a frontrunner in Best Supporting Actor. That's right, Psycho. Amy Pascal also produced Challenge.
bro, I gotta see this
Her,
movie.
Amy-
She produced
Amy
it, bro.
Pascal rose like a phoenix out of the ashes of the email scandal. Remember how upset Angelina Jolie was with her when she said she was a no-talent Nepo baby? Whew, hilarious. Amy Pascal. Don't put it in writing if you don't want it to get out there. All right. Then, that's right, Kate Winslet didn't get in there either. But Kate, I mean, we're
Nosferatu. Gotta see it.
just happy. I'm happy that didn't work out. Some people said Nosferatu was snubbed. I don't think so. Nosferatu got the craft nominations that I expected that it would. I don't think Robert Eggers is there yet. Robert Eggers made a ton of money. He got Werewolf in Old English for his next picture. He's doing extremely well. And the fact that Nosferatu got any nominations at all is incredible. So I wouldn't count this as a snub, even though I saw some.
Bro,
people
was
say
that good, bro? Got a
snub.
nomination for real, bro? Wait,
And I'm glad a lot
it's
of you
horror?
ended up liking the acting.
It's horror?
For this. 1 second. I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed. Let's see, yeah, I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed the acting in Nosferatu, but I'll be honest with you, I thought that it was the weakest element. All right. I think people felt that it was snubbed, Isaac, for director, acting categories, and I'm like, was it? I mean, and I loved the movie. And I loved the movie. So if I think, I mean, like, I really advocate strong for that movie, I don't think it was snubbed at all. All right, now before we get to the nominations themselves, one last thing. Nominations by picture, baby! All right. Let me get my little arrow. Where'd it go?
nominations by picture.
All right, so Emilia Perez, the movie that everybody hates apparently online, but yet the industry seems to love. Emilia Perez, 13 nominations, the most.
What? 13 nominations? What? Bro, who's voting, bro? Like, who's voting? Like, where y'all send this to, bro? Who y'all send this to?
Really pushed it over the top, because it has 2 nominations in Best Song, and an incredible historic nomination for Gascon.
Hey, hold on.
As the first trans actor nominated in the category that they transitioned into. So that's a very big deal. We'll see if Emilia Perez actually wins anything. I think the haters are working very hard. As I said, one of my favorite memes out there is Domhnall Gleeson from Star Wars, redoing his line saying, "I don't care who wins, I just need Emilia Perez." The fandom just needs Emilia Perez to lose. If I were the Academy, I would not, I think that the criticism of Emilia Perez is very, very compelling. And I think I think the Academy, Hollywood has a lot of problems with the general public these days. And this would just, why add another one to the pile? I wouldn't be surprised if maybe at the end of the day, the only 2 wins that it actually gets are probably maybe Zoe Saldana and one of the best original songs for El Mal. That's probably the 2 that I think will take it. Now, it seems like it's Emilia Perez versus The Brutalist, just like it was at the Golden Globes. But of course, the voting for nominations closed before the AI scandal erupted for Brutalist. So I'll be curious. And Emilia Perez
ain't got nothing. I feel like you at that level. What you need AI for, nigga?
also got caught up in that AI
I mean,
scandal.
fucked up.
So I'll be very curious to see if this is if maybe we end up getting some surprises for the actual wins.
Hold on, this shit has AI in it. It got 10 nominations at the motherfucking Oscars. So y'all sent this to the freaking tech companies. Y'all picked 50 people at fucking the tech niggas, and the tech niggas voted on this shit. That's why it has 10 nominations. What the fuck, bro? Come on, man. Like, really? Like, you ain't got the budget. You ain't got the fucking budget, nigga. Like, really? You ain't got the budget, nigga. You dead ass. This shit got AI in it. Got me fucked up, bro. Got me fucked up. She got me fucked up.
This is done in alphabetical order, by the way. But I'm so happy to see Wicked with 10 nominations. That's just incredible. I'm so happy for the movie.
Hold on. Now, I haven't seen Wicked the musical, bro. So if I see Wicked the movie and then I decide to go see Wicked the musical, like, am I going to be, like, disappointed? Or am I just going to be, like, equally entertained? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit, hold on.
It's an incredible film, and I'm so nervous it's going to be another Barbie. Barbie was such a big hit, but I think that people really ended up hating on it, like the Ugly Stepsisters tearing at Cinderella's ball gown, and have really shredded the reputation of that movie. Very effectively. We're just 1 year later, and I think that Barbie has a very different image, unfortunately, when looking back, which I find very
I like
sad.
Barbie, bro.
And I don't want to see that.
Thought Barbie was a nice movie, bro. It was nice.
I don't remember how many nominations Barbie got.
It was fun.
Let me see how many nominations Barbie got.
It was entertaining.
Barbie.
That's why I'm telling y'all. Y'all sending these to some tech niggas, bro. Should be sending it to all the niggas that read comic books and watch movies, bro.
Hold on, I gotta look. 8. So that's really exciting. So Wicked even got more. 8 Academy Award nominations. Oh, some of you had it already there. Okay. All right, then I think that, A Complete Unknown has 8 and Conclave has 8. I must say that this top 5, I think, is exceptional. I'm extremely happy with these top 5 movies. I think 2024 looks pretty darn good as a year of cinema. I think that Conclave, A Complete Unknown, Wicked, The Brutalist, And Amelia Perez certainly, I think
That shit has AI in it, bro.
both
No,
the positive and the negative.
she got fucking AI in it.
I'm sorry, I thought Honora is only okay. We'll get to that in a moment. But I think if you had a box set
She
of
has
these 5 movies,
CGI AI.
I think
She got
you would be
CGI
in really
AI,
good shape.
bad CGI AI.
Honora, let's see how Honora fares. It certainly does have 6 nominations. Dune Part 2 has 5. The Substance. What an incredible year for horror. Just absolutely incredible that The Substance as a horror film has broken through like this. That's very, very exciting. And, we'll see what the genre, what lessons they learn from that.
Shit.
And what kind of horror films are
No,
inspired by this.
I need my
That's just
motherfucking
very, very
stick,
exciting.
nigga. I don't feel like getting out of this chair, bro.
I'm Still Here has 3, which is Brazil. Yay, Brazil! Woohoo! I know you guys are very excited. Sing Sing has 3. The Wild Robot
got
has
it.
3. The Apprentice
Oh
has
man,
2.
then I have to
I'm
finish.
very happy about that.
I can't finish drinking.
Flo has 2. Nickel Boys has 2, and Real Pain has 2. So that's phenomenal. All right, so let's go through. Now it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Who should win? Who will win? And
Got that
of course, I
motherfucker.
invite you to play along below, either in the live chat, or if you're not watching this live, or if you're not a member, you can play, of course, in the comments down below.
I'm gonna play right
Okay,
here.
So here we go.
Gonna
This
play
is
right
gonna be
here.
Great. All right. All right, so I don't have every single category in here. I don't have like best documentary and best documentary short. I don't have live action short, but I have all the major categories. All right, so we're gonna play who should win and who will win. So for best picture,
Who
they don't
should
have
win,
to go
who
up
will
to 10.
win.
They
Hold
can
on.
go anywhere
I
from
made this
5 to
bigger.
10, but this year they went with the full 10. So you can see all the
Nominees
thank you,
for
Aralis.
Best
You can see
Picture.
all
Honora,
the
The
competitors
Brutalist,
there. I think
Complete
movies that have multiple
Unknown,
nominations
Conclave.
have the best chance.
Dune Part 2. Holy shit.
I
That's
think
what I'm
that
saying, bro. I gotta
Esther
watch that
should
shit back
win.
again, bro. I gotta run that back
You know,
real quick, bro.
I would've said a while ago
What?
Brutalist, but I'm
Emily
so
Perez,
disappointed
I'm Still
in what
Here.
happened with,
Nickel Boys, The
the
Substance,
AI for that
Wicked.
film. that I would pull my vote, and that's right, Nacho Flores, I would go with Conclave. Again, I love Wicked,
Conclave.
but it's just not going to win this. It's just not going to win. Conclave is an incredible movie. Hey, thank you, Amy. It brought me back to, having.
Bro, hold
my
on.
own
Listen, man.
interaction.
Listen, I feel like I gotta have to do like some freaking like fucking 20v1 because I'm still looking for like, my perfect match with this Netflix and chill thing that I'm trying to get going on. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, fuck.
With faith and thinking about faith again, and maybe being, I think a lot of people, there have been issues with organized religion that have arisen. Hey, thank you, Lucas.
Bro, I
think
gotta see that movie, bro. I need to see that movie.
Conclave is
I need to see who the
and,
Pope is, bro.
There was a big
Wait,
brouhaha over the national prayer thing, the other day for the inauguration, and I can understand where that bishop was coming from, but I think that Conclave presents a similar argument in, I think, a more nuanced and I think, better pack. I think it's more effective in a similar message.
look, listen, man.
I think Conclave is a beautiful.
Listen, man. I don't know who his name is, but like, you know. Damn, I wish I knew what his name is, but the movie's gonna be good if that actor is in that movie. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that actor I'm thinking about is in that movie, it's a hit, bro. It's a hit. It's a hit, bro. Shit.
Beautiful movie. I highly recommend that you check it out. I think that it's just wonderful, and it's also become very funny because Conclave, people are saying that just like the bishops or the cardinals are being taken out by the politics of it, it's almost like they're doing that with the awards, the Oscar contenders. So I think that's very funny. So yes, Conclave is an incredible, incredible movie. I think there's a very strong chance it only wins Best Screenplay, but I'd like to see it win Best Picture. As for who will win, now, whoa, wait, hold on, what am I? Okay, as for who will win, You would think it might be Amelia Perez because it has the most nominations, and that usually is
What is
a
that
good
movie
sign
about?
as to who will actually win.
Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot so like we can run the trailers back real quick. So we can run these trailers back, so I can like get like a sense of what we got going on.
So
Like, with
it
all
could
the-
be Amelia Perez. I think it's going to be Amelia Perez, The Brutalist, or Conclave. I think Conclave legitimately has a chance. But I think it's between those three movies. Amelia Perez, The Brutalist, or if AI really, if for some reason they don't take, if they don't hold the
Bro, if that thing wins, I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off. I am changing the channel, bro. I'm changing the motherfucking channel. I don't give a fuck. I'm changing the motherfucking channel. If that shit wins, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? And y'all niggas wanna wonder why y'all niggas not getting motherfucking niggas tuning in to watch this shit. Like, for real, bro. Like, you wanna know why you niggas not tuning in to watch this shit? This is exactly why niggas not tuning in to watch this shit, bro. Right there, bro. Not even that. That's just one aspect of why niggas not tuning in to watch this shit. Like, to start with that.
AI against The Brutalist, if Brady Corbett was able to stamp that out by saying it was minimal, maybe it would be okay. But I do think, as Rob Wall just pointed out, that the AI scandal really benefits Conclave's chances. So we'll see. I think it's between these three movies, though. Amelia Perez, The Brutalist, and Conclave. So we'll see who actually wins. All right. Then, as next category, actor in a leading role. I'm so happy to see Sebastian Stan here. This is the best thing that ever happened to him. I can't believe it. And you know, we
Yo.
talked about Marvel actors.
Yo, Timothy going crazy,
what
bro.
happens to
He
them
everywhere,
and how
bro.
they struggle outside of the franchise. But Sebastian Stan, and you know, I thought that I didn't like Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer, as you know. I thought he was actually the worst person in that movie, and I thought it was a very poor performance. But he won, and then he ran right back to Marvel. But I think that Sebastian Stan has been making this sort of film for a while now. And also, I think I'm so happy because nobody would talk to him in Actors on Actors for the Variety thing. And I'm glad he spoke up about it. And it made me watch the movie. And I was really actually very impressed with The Apprentice and his performance. And I'm really so happy to see him here. Part of me would like to see him win. In fact, as much as I like everybody else here, you know, Ralph Fiennes has never won an Oscar, and I like Timothée Chalamet quite a bit, but he's so early in his career. I think that Sebastian Stan has a great story here. As I've said so many times before, the people who, you know, it's all about, you know, what narrative do you craft when you're doing your Oscar campaign? And I mean, it's probably, Mr. Andrews, he's probably not going to win. I think he's probably not, Mrs. should win. He's probably not going to win. I think the nomination itself is a win. But I'm just very, very, very impressed, you know, with his commitment to this role, the job that he does. It's a great story. I liked he gave a great speech at the Golden Globes, which I think helped him. So I'd really, really like to see him win. I don't think he will, but I don't think it's outside the realm of possible. I don't think it's impossible. Because he won the Golden Globe. For a different role, interestingly enough, he won for A Different Man, but I think that it would be great if he won. Now, as for who will win, you know, before the AI scandal, I would have said it would be Adrian Brody. But I'm not sure who it's going to be. I'm not sure. I think that the AI scandal is
Yeah, I don't know. This is really tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
particularly
This is a
because it
tough, like,
affected his
this is
accent.
tough. Like,
I think it just calls into question the
tough group
entire
of people. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck
I
that
think
AI
there's some
bullshit,
chance-
bro.
I think that's going to
AI
knock him out,
bullshit.
to be honest with you. I wouldn't
That's what it
feel
is. AI
comfortable voting
bullshit,
for him.
nigga.
Particularly because SAG is so nervous about AI. And they went on strike for AI. The whole reason they did this was they were upset about AI, and then
Telling you, bro. I'm telling them tech niggas is behind this shit. Them tech niggas is behind this shit. They're trying to sneak that shit in there. They're trying to sneak that shit in there and pretend like anybody don't notice that shit in there, bro. But niggas notice that shit off rip, nigga. Like no, like we use that shit for everything else, but this fucking shit over here, nigga. It's gotta be fucked up, bro. No.
So I think it'll knock him out. He already has an Oscar. I think it's gonna knock him out. I mean, he could win, but I think it's going to knock him out. So that to me says, do you give it to Ray Fiennes?
Yes.
Because he's never won. I'm sure he.
Y'all get him next time, bro.
You know, I don't think he's like.
I believe in
Ray
y'all. Y'all
Fiennes
get it
isn't
next
on the
time,
verge
bro.
of retirement.
You know, like actually
I
make the
think
fucking movie.
Timothy Chalamet has a real shot.
Bro, think about that
I know
motherfucker.
some of you are saying
Yeah.
Coleman Domingo.
Be creative,
I don't think
bro.
Coleman Domingo will.
Be creative, bro.
Maybe he will. Maybe we'll all be pleasantly surprised. I wouldn't. I would be. I think everybody here
Yo,
is doing
trying to
a
keep a
good
grip
job.
on this shit is mad
I
hard.
think that Timothy Chalamet is a wonderful performer. I think that he's been in. Somebody pointed out he's been in so many Oscar-nominated movies at this point. He does his own singing. I just think he's just really, really phenomenal.
Wow,
So
what the
I
fuck?
think there's a chance he could win. You know, the Academy historically has loved an ingenue, a female ingenue. You know, you've seen so many, you know, Brie Larson, Jennifer Lawrence, Anne Hathaway. They love to anoint a future star. And I think that Timothy Chalamet, we don't see that too many with male actors, but I think Timothy Chalamet is really great. I think, you know, I think it's between these three. Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, and Ray Fiennes. Okay. Next category. Actress in a leading role. All right, so this is tough. Both Golden Globe winners are here. Demi Moore and Fernanda Torres, who of course is the last Brazilian actress to be nominated. Again, her mother. So this is pretty incredible. They both won the Golden Globe. There was some question as to whether or not Fernanda Torres would even be nominated when SAG snubbed her. But she came in. I think maybe, you know, that luckily happened while they were still voting for the Oscars. And I think there's some chance that people were like, oh, you know, we better, you know, we don't want that to happen at the Oscars. So as for who should win, I told you I'd really like to see Cynthia Erivo take it. But I don't know. She has so little chance of taking it. I don't know if she should win. I'm going to go with so I really think there's a good chance it's between these two. I don't think Carlos Sofia Gascon is going to win. I think the fact that she was nominated as a trans actress in her category is the win. I'm going to go with Demi Moore. That's who I think should win. I thought Demi Moore did give a lovely speech. I think that she's not a great actress. She wasn't a great actress even in The Substance when I watched it. I'm like, you still can't act. But she was fine. I think it was a brave performance. I think that what it said was really important. I think she took Nicole Kidman's spot. I think that The Substance and Baby Girl are very much about similar things. So I'd like to see her win. I think she did. I think it was a really incredible performance, and I think it was an important performance. Now, as for who will win, I think it's between these two ladies. I think it's between Demi Moore and I think it's between and Fernanda Torres. I think it might be Fernanda Torres because she can actually act. I know some of you would think, I mean, if you think Demi Moore can act, I don't think you watch enough acting. I think a lot of that is the role itself and not getting in its way. I would also argue to some degree that Demi Moore is supporting. I don't know if Demi Moore is even the lead. I think that, you know, Margaret Qualley actually, I think, has the most screen time in that film. But yeah, I think it's going to be between these two women, Demi Moore and Fernanda Torres. Mickey Madison, wonderful that she's been nominated. I don't see her winning. You never know, though. I just said Hollywood loves an ingenue. So, you know, it could be an upset win. All right, so next category. Supporting actor. Now, who will win? It's probably going to be Kieran Culkin, who I've said before, every single person in this category does a better job than Kieran Culkin. Yura Borisov from Anora, Edward Norton from A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce in The Blacklist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice.
No.
Every single one of them is better than Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain. So it's frustrating to me that he's probably going to win it. It's great for all these guys' careers. They've been nominated. As some of you were pointing out, Kieran Culkin and Jeremy Strong are, of course, both from Succession, both nominated in the same category, which has happened to them before. Oh no, I think Jeremy Strong was considered lead in Succession. As for who should win, I still feel it should be Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just the fact that he was nominated, I think, is enough. So I'm going to go. I think Jeremy Strong. I don't know how much people like Jeremy Strong. His performance, like personally, I think Jeremy Strong was so good in The Apprentice, so incredibly good that it rises above that he might be a little bit abrasive in his persona in real life. But I'm going to go with Edward Norton. I think Edward Norton, I believe, has also never won an Oscar, and I think he did a really nice job in A Complete Unknown. So I would really like to see him win. He's who I would probably give it to, who I think would be a good choice. But really, anybody but Kieran Culkin would be a great choice. He's the weakest, and I like Kieran Culkin. I'm a fan of Kieran Culkin, but he's very weak in this film. As I said before, he's just doing a Zach Galifianakis impersonation. All right, then next category, actress in a supporting role.
Wait, hold on. I'm like, yo, the Princess, bro. I'm talking about your Princess. Oh shit, I see that. I gotta put that on the list too, bro. Hold on. Gotta watch the trailer for that, bro. And the freaking Brutalist. Nigga, I be fucked up with the fucking Brutalist and shit. Fuck. Fucking tech niggas, bro. Tech niggas behind this movie, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Definitely some tech nigga shit. Definitely some tech nigga shit, bro. Definitely some tech nigga shit, bro.
Ariana. I think she should win it. I think without a question, Ariana Grande should win it.
I need to write this shit down before I forget.
Monica Barbaro winning.
But no, write this shit down. I got notes.
I don't know if she's
hold on, let me just
nomination worthy, but it's incredible for her career. I'm surprised she got it over Margaret Qualley, but she did. I think that so Ariana Grande, I think, is like so important for Wicked. I think she just does an incredible job. I think it's a two-hander.
Oh.
I do think it really is Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande together. But I think in terms, if I had to pick one of them, I think Ariana Grande was a scooch better. I think she makes that movie fun. And I think that she just knocked it out of the park. But I think, she might be the new
I gotta watch that.
Robbie. At least
But they got
nominated. But I
like
think,
some action scenes. They gotta have some action scenes. I'm like,
because the movie is just so successful, and she's so new. I mean, like, it's her first big movie. Do you win right out of the gate? That's hard to do. I'm just glad she wasn't snubbed. Oh, that's right. She is this year's Ryan Gosling, Nacho Flores. I mean, she's just incredible. Robert, I'm so glad you joined the channel and you can be in the chat. So who will win? By the way, Felicity Jones. People were worried that she would not get nominated because The Brutalist was so long and she doesn't appear until the second half of the movie. So I'm glad she was nominated. She has such a killer scene in that movie. She deserves the nomination. But I'd Zoe Saldana. I think Zoe Saldana will win. I think Zoe Saldana has been, has such a big career in Hollywood. I think Zoe Saldana has been in Avatar. She has been in the Marvel movies. And she just never really gets any respect for the work that she does. And I think, I think I think this is it's her time kind of situation. And by the way, they did not have any category fraud. They didn't switch them. They didn't switch and put Zoe Saldana in lead. So I think Ariana Grande gave the better performance, but I can understand a Zoe Saldana win. I think you'll see Ariana Grande back here, especially if she gets that Audrey Hepburn biography that we all think she should do. Go make the Audrey Hepburn biography. I bet maybe she could get it, but just don't make it a Pablo Larraín type movie. But yeah, so that's how I think this is going to break down. Ariana Grande's going to have a great time. She's probably going to have an amazing dress. She's going to walk the red carpet. She's probably going to sing. It's going to be great. All right, next category. Directing. All right, so just 5 nominees, baby. I think in Critics' Choice we had like 8, and I'm like, what? you guys, not everybody can be nominated. I mean, not everybody can win. So let's start with the nominations. So everybody here is a first-time nominee in this category, and I'm so happy to see a female director here with Coralie Farge for The Substance. She's not going to win, and I got to tell you, I don't think she's ready to win. I think she's a very new director, and I think it shows in her work. As I said after I watched The Substance, that it felt very much like a short film that had been expanded, not totally successfully, into a feature. And some of you pointed out that was exactly what happened. So the nomination, again, it's one of those things where the nomination is the win. That's right, James Mangold is also a bit of a snub. But I have to say, James Mangold, oh no, he is here. Yeah, that's who I would take out.
Why the hell
I
did this
would've taken him out
nigga
and put in Edward
use
Bergen.
AI on this movie,
Sorry,
bro?
John Chu. Yeah, Mangold shouldn't be here.
Why you use AI in this movie, bro?
Complete unknown is not a particular.
Why was the point of this AI shit on this
obviously
movie, man?
Somebody directed it, and it's a great.
Tell you, them
movie,
tech
but he
niggas-
didn't do anything particularly.
Tech niggas was like,
So I would have put in Edward Bergen.
He was like,
or maybe
okay.
Denis Villeneuve. Because I think that Dune Part 2 was particularly inventive. But yeah, I would take James Mangold out of there for sure. So who should win? I was all team Brady Corbett until that AI debacle. I'm disappointed in Brady Corbett that he didn't take the AI out. I'm disappointed that he signed off on it. It really gives me a problem with him, and I don't think that I can reward it. So, damn, that makes this category suck. So, who would I give it to? God damn it. I guess I give it to Coralie Farge, even though I just said all that bad stuff about her. Yeah, I mean, at least she's the most inventive of the directing group here. I thought she did a nice job. I'd like to see a woman win. And I don't want to see Amelia. I think that Jacques Audiard was so disrespectful in so many ways with Amelia Perez. I would have such a hard time giving him the Oscar. I thought he was just so dismissive of, again, Mexican culture. He too signed off on AI. I just had a lot of problems with it.
what
Big
the fuck?
And then as for
What's
Anora,
going
I don't
on?
think that's much of a movie. I applaud the idea of a realistic take on Pretty Women, but it's just not much. There's just not much there. I'm sorry to say. As for who will win, it's probably going to be Brady Corbett. And if the AI scandal didn't exist, I would agree with that. But I have a real problem.
I'm turning that shit off, bro.
But
I don't give a
so
fuck.
I think that
I'm
Brady
turning
Corbett probably
that shit
will win.
off, bro.
If you take out the AI situation, I mean, he by far and away did the best job as a director. By far. Psycho, the Academy has not already voted for Brady Corbett because they have not cast a single vote.
Bro,
Voting has
are
not
you
opened
serious?
yet for the Oscars for who should win. These are just the nominations. I'm sure it'll open very soon.
What
but
part
this
of
is not open
nah
for
ain't no exception. He's a director, bro.
All right.
What was it to use the AI for?
AI really
It's the
ruins
freaking tech niggas, bro. Them tech niggas, bro.
All right.
Swear it's some
next.
freaking tech niggas. They're trying to be like
Original screenplay.
Try
That means it's not based on
some
any
tech
of the
niggas, bro.
previous work.
Some tech nigga shit, bro. Real life tech nigga
So,
shit. And
this is tough too. September 5th was considered such a front runner, and it only really walked away with this one nomination. Who should win? Again, I think it should be The Brutalist, but I'm upset about the AI. Damn it, I'm gonna go to The Substance. He can't win director and writing.
you use AI for the writing too.
Poop, poop, poop. All right, I guess I'll go Jesse Eisenberg. All right.
You wrote that shit with
think
AI
he's
and
going
directed that
to
shit
win.
in the movie with
I think
AI.
he'll win. I think he for sure will win, almost for sure. I think that
son.
Jesse Eisenberg's been working for a long time. I think that the industry,
Real life tech nigga shit. Real life tech nigga
I
shit,
don't
bro.
think any of these movies are particularly well written, to be honest with you. This is a weak category. But I think, I think they want to see Jesse Eisenberg up there with an Oscar. And I think that, I think as for who will win, it'll be either Jesse Eisenberg or maybe Coralie Farge for The Substance. There is a real chance she might win here. And I don't think she's going to win director, even though I think that's who I would give it to. But I think that it's going to go to one of these two, The Substance or A Real Pain. My money would be on A Real Pain, but we'll see. All right. Then, next category is Best Adapted Screenplay. And that means it's based on previous works. So, who should win here? I mean, I think it's pretty clear who's going to win and who should win and who will win. That's right, Orlando. Conclave. Conclave should win. Conclave will win. It's an incredibly well-written screenplay. It won the Golden Globe. It has so many amazing monologues from so many different perspectives. Again, if you haven't seen Conclave, I highly recommend you check it out. It's an amazing movie, and the writing is superb. So I think it should win, and I think it will win in this category for sure. It might end up. That's right, Vitor.
I know. I already seen it. I seen the trailer. I was like, that shit might be good. You see, I be on my mature movie shit too, bro. It ain't always just superheroes and little kid movies all the time. The niggas be telling me I'm a little kid. Like, nah, I be on my mature shit too, bro. See, I'm about to watch this. I'll be like, oh, the Pope, church,
should win and will win. No
long
question.
coats,
Paul Tazewell
all that type shit. Feel me?
Without a doubt. Nosferatu, I'm very happy to see Nosferatu.
Costume design.
But it's going to be Wicked. Paul Tazewell, this
Course,
is the one
bro.
Oscar
I gotta tell you
Wicked,
that.
I think has in the bag.
Like, I forget facts, bro.
guy
Like,
did an
Wicked, come
incredible
on,
job
man.
with
Like,
the research.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
The way he put together so many. He not only did multiple costumes for his two leads that were extremely detailed, but he also did costumes for every.
he didn't make it with AI, did he?
And it
He
was
made that
just an
shit.
incredible
He made that
job.
shit with AI. Did he
Please
design
go
that shit
watch
with
the
AI?
short on YouTube, the behind-the-scenes short on the work that he did, and he worked on The Wiz.
Got me fucked up.
He has a long history.
Got me fucked up.
This story, The Wizard.
I didn't want
Oz,
to talk about some the
and
rating
it was
going
just
down and shit.
beautiful. He just, again, I told you,
What
you campaign for Oscars. You have to have a story to tell. His story is incredible. This is definite. I'm happy everybody else was nominated, but he's going to win. All right. Next category. Why did I? Okay, don't worry. We'll go to the other ones. Next up, Best Animated Feature Film. Now, somebody asked me what.
Hold on. See, I feel like. Matter of fact, I don't even feel like. I wouldn't even feel. I would like. I'm trying to be over here talking about something. I feel like I can't even feel like it, bro. I can't feel like it. This should just be another section that just says AI movies, like. Like what the fuck, like.
It meant with nominees to be determined. So you can only have so many nominees for an Oscar. They won't give an Oscar to everybody. For instance, I believe for Best Picture you can only have 3 people who get the Oscar, and so
And even then though, like, nigga, like, what the fuck, like, nigga, like, wait, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking AI shit, like, nigga took 2 seconds, like, you ain't like, nigga just said some bullshit, like, nigga, yeah, like, nigga, I be over here like stressed the fuck out. That nigga talking about some fucking chat GTP TP, nigga, like, what the fuck, like.
So they have to decide who did the most work and who gets to get the Oscar if it wins. So the reason that Flow says nominees to be determined is that they haven't decided yet who would get the Oscar if the film were to win. So that's the issue there. Now, as for who should win, I told you I really liked Inside Out 2. I'd love to see Inside Out 2 win. But I think that I'm still going to go with it. I still think it should be Inside Out 2. As for who will win, I mean, obviously it's going to be Flow or The Wild Robot. It's going to be between those two. Flow or Wild Robot. I would have said before the Golden Globes that The Wild Robot had this in the bag, but the fact that Flow won at the Golden Globes makes me feel there's a very good chance that it could win. So I think it'll be Flow or The Wild Robot. It's between those two, and I would give. Steve says pick one. I would give Flow the edge. All right. Then next up, Best International Film. I think it's not too surprising who's here. This is who a lot of people expected. I think that should win, will win, and it'll be I'm Still Here. I think that movie is on a real roll. Brazil, you guys, Brazil on social media, thank goodness for I'm Still Here that you guys got back on X Twitter, because you guys are very active on social media. I think Brazil has done a wonderful job getting people excited for this win, or potential win. And I just think that's very cool. Amelia Perez might win and not get Best Picture. Sometimes the Oscars do that. Sometimes the Oscars will, zig instead of zag. And to get out of having to give Amelia Perez Best Picture, they'll give it Best International Feature Film, and then somebody else will take Best Picture. Sometimes you win both. You never know. So let's see what happens. Enrique's convinced. It's going to be Amelia Perez. All right, we're getting down to the bottom categories here. Then next up, original score. This is a tough one. I'm surprised that Wicked has original score. I guess they wrote additional music for the movie. Again,
they made the song. They made the song with AI too.
Had really incredible music.
Did they make the song with AI too?
I'd probably still give it to the Brutalists. I think AI was used there.
Chat GTP, nigga.
Better
Pull that shit up.
As for who will win,
make me a song like
the Wild Robot, but I think it might be
one of
the
this
as well.
Song making
Brutalist
niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like
very strong, and that's right. Challengers was knocked out, so this category.
Why the stars up there?
Open.
Why the stars over there?
The Wild Robot or the Brutalist is for who actually will win. All right. Then next, original song. Not a great group of songs. I can see that's what they were like, let's not sing these on stage. I think everybody was like, thank you for not making me have to sit through all this. So Amelia Perez has 2 noms. The 6888 Diane Warren was nominated yet again. And then Like a Bird from Sing Sing, and then Never Too Late, Elton John from the Elton John Story. That's crazy. Maybe I think it's gonna be El Mal, and I'm just gonna go with Should Win, Will Win. I think that everybody says that's the best song in Amelia Perez. I think it's actually in the movie, which is always very important to me. So I think that that's gonna win. I think that's a pretty easy. I think you can feel pretty safe about that prediction. All right, then. Best cinematography. This is tough. Greg Fraser nominated yet again. For
got some AI photos in that shit.
Special effects in that movie.
Niggas got AI photos in that shit.
So that's really, really impressive. Nosferatu, though. I'm so happy that Nosferatu is nominated here. Isn't that exciting? Greg Fraser already has won before, though. Greg Fraser has won a lot. I gotta tell you, I'd like to see Nosferatu take it. I'd like to see Nosferatu get something. I would like Nosferatu to have a win. And I think that the cinematography on Nosferatu was incredible. So I think I would give it to Nosferatu. As for who will win, I think it's The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, maybe Nosferatu. Maybe. I think it's between these 3. I'd probably knock out Dune because I believe that Greg Fraser already won for Dune. So I'd go between The Brutalist and Nosferatu. The Brutalist has amazing cinematography, so it just depends how much AI really hurts that movie.
Some AI photos, man. Speaking of some AI photos, bro, they want to chat GTP and said, make me a freaking building, because the nigga is a fucking architect, nigga. Like, it's probably some floating building sideways, fucked up like this, because it's fucking AI buildings, and you looking at the windows to kind of merge into another window, and the guy's like 6 windows on one floor, and then like 7 windows on another floor, and then you like, bro, the buildings, them fucking windows don't even align properly, nigga. Fucking tech nigga shit, bro. Definitely some tech nigga bullshit.
I gotta say,
got me fucked up, bro.
A lot of Oscars. The Hollywood's gonna look pretty stupid for going on strike for so long to fight AI, only to have it become a major.
It's that tech nigga shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They're trying to sneak that shit in there.
Visual effects.
They thought niggas wasn't gonna notice, bro.
Nominated. Fascinating.
Niggas thought niggas was not gonna notice that shit.
Disney did get in 2 movies with Fox, with Alien Romulus and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Now,
Yo, that movie was mad good.
me,
Oh shit, he got. Oh
I
fuck,
would go
bro.
with Wicked. I thought Wicked had a
Word. See,
people forget.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Cool ass visuals, niggas and motherfuckers. They need Chat GDP to do that shit, nigga.
And it has
Playing
a
with
lot
me.
of VFX.
Fuck.
You think Cynthia Erivo can actually fly? That entire cape was CGI. I think Wicked should win. I don't think it's gonna win, but I think it's wonderful that it got nominated. As for who will win, I gotta tell ya, I think there's a good chance that A Better Man could win. I think that I watched that movie. I thought it
Really? I heard that shit
incredible.
did really
Then I thought it
bad,
turned
bro.
into
Like I
your
heard it
standard
bombed. Like
biography by the end. But the visual effects on the lead performance with Robbie Williams, you know, depicted as a monkey, was really incredible. I was really
Was it AI?
impressed with the acting and the subtlety and the movements that they were able to capture.
no, nigga. What
So
you
I
talking
think
about?
there's a chance that it might actually win. So I think that's a very solid chance. So yeah, very, very strong. I think it's amazing that it was nominated. All right. Then we've got makeup and hairstyling. Yes, Beetlejuice was left off, but look at the competition. I mean, why would it be in here? Makeup and hairstyling. I think it's really, as for who should win, I mean, it's clearly between The Substance and Nosferatu. And you got to give it to The Substance. I'm sorry, Nosferatu. I'm glad that it was nominated, but you got to give makeup and hairstyling to The Substance. How can you not? They had so many practical effects there. I mean, it just got so disgusting at the end of the movie. I mean, if you see it, you're like, what am I looking at? Is that what I think it is? It is. My God. And it was practical. It was really well done. It's going to be The Substance. And I think that it should be The Substance. That's right, Oralysis. Look at me giving all these wins to The Substance. And I thought it was medium, but I thought it was certainly very interesting. All right. We just have a few categories, just like one or two categories left. Hold on. All right. Yeah, we have one category left. Production design. Ooh, this is a tough one. This is a toughie. This is very hard. Now, production design, for those of you who aren't familiar with the term.
Oh, nigga,
production
it's some
design
AI production, nigga.
sets
Some
creative
AI
rules.
production, nigga.
And that's what a
What you
production
talking about?
designer does. They work very closely with the
You know, production
director
design,
to
nigga, some
bring the
fucking-
world of the movie to life.
This was some AI bullshit.
Now, if there wasn't for Nosferatu, I would say that Wicked had this in the bag as well. But I don't know. I think all of these movies are very strong. The Brutalist, I would be worried that it was AI. I'd be like, we just don't know it's AI. I'd be scared to give the win to the Brutalist.
Like, what the fuck do you do? Like,
Because I think a
make
lot
me
of it
6
was so unusual.
images, nigga, and
It
I'ma
has
pick
such an
one.
austere, bold look to it that
Like, nigga, what?
I kind of feel it might actually be, AI. So I'm nervous about that. So I wouldn't feel comfortable voting for that. Conclave was able to create the feeling that you were in the Vatican.
Some tech nigga
even
shit
though you're
right
not
there,
allowed
bro.
to film in the Vatican.
Some fucking tech nigga
That's
shit, bro.
amazing.
I'm telling you,
That's
bro.
all
They
thanks
was
to
trying
the
to sneak that shit in there.
production design team.
Thought we wouldn't notice,
So,
nigga. It was
I
like,
think it
nah, we're
deserves
gonna,
the nomination,
we're gonna make that
but I don't
nigga
think they went
architect, nigga. We're
far
gonna make that
enough.
nigga architect. Ah, man.
Actually
Really, nigga?
Dune
Really?
1, 2,
Really, nigga?
but I think that Nosferatu and Wicked just are a step above. Because both of them are practical. Both Nosferatu and Wicked built their sets, or at least large parts of the sets, and they filled in some of the blanks with AI. Not AI. They're like, don't get us in trouble. They filled in some of the blanks with visual effects. Dune built some sets as well. But I think, we already celebrated Dune. I think didn't Dune win production design last time for the first film? I just think that Nosferatu and Wicked just are a little bit further. Yeah, Davey says it did. It already won for production design. So I think it's fine. I think as for who should win, I think it's between Nosferatu and Wicked. And if I were voting here, I'm sorry, Wicked fans, I would give it to Nosferatu. I thought that Nosferatu was just incredible. I thought that it was so different than a lot that we've seen. I thought what they did for their budget was just incredible. I was really impressed with Nosferatu. And I would like to see, again, as I said, for Nosferatu to go home with something. I mean, if you watch Nosferatu, the world that they created was just incredible. And Wicked is going to take costume design. So I feel like that's fair. But I think it'll be between these two as for who will actually win. I think it'll be Nosferatu or it will be Wicked. If Wicked takes this, you should be scared. If Wicked takes this award and costume design, it means that they're not going to give Wicked any major awards, which makes me very nervous. You know, that's what they, that's Mike, that's funny, Yosferatu. Yosferatu. Yeah. But yeah, I'm with Faye. I'd be happy with either one of these. You know, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. And, you know, it's an honor to be nominated, but I think it'll be between these two. All right. So let me go back to Best Picture, and we'll do our 5-minute Q&A, but that's my breakdown. Oh, look, it took us an hour, even just going through it. Okay. So we're back to Best Picture. Let's do the Q&A. And we'll do 5 minutes.
Yeah, bullshit out of here. Fucking AI bullshit, man. Oh, fuck.
Thanks,
Yeah, I mean,
Joshua.
fucked up
I'm glad
already,
you
bro.
enjoyed the breakdown.
Yeah, I mean, fucked up. Ain't even the
Psycho,
Oscars
I'm
yet.
worried about Wicked, too. There's a
Shit.
very good chance that Wicked only walks away with crap.
It ain't even the motherfucking Oscars yet, and it's got me fucked up, bro. It's got me fucked up.